Are all black people able to get to a point of being rich? How can we do that? What products can we get from this company or this company?
Come on, go.
Would it be better for us to help a black company in Italy start something? Would it be better for us to help? You see what I'm saying? It's like it's so much bigger than what we trying to say. It's so much bigger than what y'all trying to do. And y'all keep wasting it on this damn rhetoric instead of us changing our stories. That Andrew Gillum, man, that fucked me over. Because I'm like, that story should have been saying that man was a fucking terrorist. That dude was a freaking killing me. But that dude was a politician. No, because you like bitch. But anyway, yeah, the dude was a politician. And so if he a politician, why? Like, it's like, why are we not looking at the story in a different way? And that's the problem that we having. It's like we still keep falling prey to what white people spew to us or what other people's standards are. And it's like at this point we should be starting to make our own standards of of what we want and what we don't want to take. Especially like when we on TV and in politics. We need to start making that standard. Do I stay here or do I go? Who else can offer me a job as a TV person? Are they willing to pay me? If they not, then what can I change here while I'm on TV? You see, it's like it's so many more things that we could be thinking about. But instead we come back to the same thing. Cardi B got divorced from her. Y'all know that's a distraction. When they put out stuff like that, when they start to put out stories about people, like the talent, you see what I'm saying? The talent. Somebody else was saying it's Wallow 267. He was saying WALLO 267. He was saying we out here speaking to the talent. We want these jobs. We out here speaking to the talent, and we not speaking to the producers or the directors, whatever. What I'm saying is when they put out stories about talent, entertainment stories, you need to start looking and seeing what the political side of that is saying. Because if you go back and search, every time they put out some big story, I'm going to say the best one was Michael Jackson. At that time, Bush was actually trying to push for all that racial stuff to keep going on, and they had Michael Jackson in court. So if you don't pay attention to the talent and you start actually paying attention to the stories that's going on behind the talent, you will actually find out that at that time something else political is going on. Something racial is going on. It's going to be some kind of disparity that they are doing against people, against real people in real life. But they will distract you with stories about all these different people. That's actually a media setup. That's a government setup for real. They will always do that whenever it's some big story about somebody. And I'm talking about they'll run that person down till they can't run them down no more. Until they get done with doing whatever dirt they got to do. So that's all I'm saying. It's like we start as a community. That's the first thing we need to start paying attention to. Too, is like we got to start pushing for that. It's something that we have to push for, and it's something that we have to raise our standards on. Stop thinking about somebody's sexuality. Stop thinking about what color they are. All those things that say that this is racism and sexism and all this different stuff. Start standing up for those things. And I'm telling you right there, that's how you start to change our community. We can't keep letting them bully us into thinking that they right. And we can't keep following a Christian religion that, and I'm not saying it's all Christianity, because I say be Christian. But I'm saying you cannot stick into, keep going into, and taking Christianity through a system and telling people that they not this enough, or they're not that enough, or they not good enough, or whatever, based on all those other things, based on religions and things too. We have to stop that too. Just because a person is Muslim and you Christian don't make them any different from you. So you have to stick up for the Muslim just as much as you do for the Christian. So it's like that's how we start to do it. We start to stick together. And you also start to get those balances in your community. What kind of arguments going on? What kind of fights? What kind of dissonances in the community? You said what now?
Who's a Muslim?
We'll talk about it later because it's like two. It's like, I think it's different types.
Like
but it's like a
Muslim?
No, Muslims, the religious people. Not the Muslim, no. But yeah, so... Yeah, it's like I just taught you something.
I already know that. I just wanted to tell you that.
I'm appalled. But yes, that's it. Like that is part of what I'm saying. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like we waste a lot of time fighting each other. and putting each other down just the same as the media would do, just the same as a white person would do, just the same as somebody else would do instead of sticking up for each other. We already know that it's Christians. We already know that it's Muslims. We already have all this data, all this information, all of it, and we still talking about the same shit. Who a hoe? Who a bitch? Who a slut? Who did this? Who did that? I need to stop some of that stuff too, but it's like that's how we raise the standard. Like, you also stick up for women. If you see somebody on the internet talking about Cardi B, I don't care if you don't like it, I don't care if you Muslim, Christian, whatever, you stopping you. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. We gotta start tapping some, pop they fucking hand, because that's the problem.
What is the problem?
It's like, this is what we do. We'll put each other down in our own community and then expect other people to respect us. And it's like, but if you go somewhere else, they're not going to take that. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You see, it's going to be stopped. And that's it. That's how you work that out. That's how you get that together. That's how you heal. That's how you start to, and I'm not saying accept everything, because that's the other thing. Other communities don't accept everything, but they accept it within a community. You know, I was watching one movie and it was a Muslim, it was a Jewish thing, and the guy was a drunk. They let him be a drunk. When he came in the house, they cussed his ass out. You know, they stopped him from hurting people and stuff like that. But in the end, he was a drunk. You know, everything is not going to be perfect, but at the same time, some things can be contained, and some things can be kept, and some things can be, who he hurt? He hurt nobody but himself. Now, that's it. He could only hurt himself. He wasn't there. He couldn't hurt the daughter. They kept the daughter within him. So, you see what I'm saying? Look at it. See it. Educate. Hold him close. Leave him alone. Push him away. Whatever you got to do. But that's part of our community. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, stop.
Because I am king.
Stop. What I'm saying is, a lot of stuff y'all do, it really is things that white people talk to you. And you don't know how to react to it. And that's part of healing too. You don't know. Who would know how to react to that? Who would not react to that in anger? Who would? Who wouldn't need a cleansing from that bullshit? All of us do. But some things, yes, y'all actually just follow other extremes that white people take. If you find yourself having to put rhetoric and all these different things and protest against black, or what somebody else do and all this different stuff, then yeah, you doing the same thing white people do. If they haven't genuinely hurt you, you're doing the same thing white people do. That's why I say the whole thing about the interracial relationships, who cares? Who cares? Bisexuality, who cares? Who cares?
Bow down before
Flowerism, I care, because I love those flowers and people hair. Y'all need to do more pictures like that. Y'all have to do more, but yeah. The rest of y'all, stop discriminating. Stop discriminating. We gotta start fighting for all of us. For all of us, because that's the only way they're gonna see it. That's the only way they're gonna see it. We have to fight for everybody. All of us. All of us. And when it's something wrong, say something. That's the whole thing. If it's something wrong, tell people. Let people know. Stop that shit before it starts. And I'm talking about real shit wrong. Rape, molestation. You see, that's the killing. That's some real shit right there. Everything else, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to start trying to find a way to get over y'all bullshit. Because a lot of y'all do just as much dirt as another motherfucker by posting these goddamn memes. That's just as hurtful as anything else that's out there. You will actually create a shame within your community. So if I'm in an intercultural relationship, I'm supposed to feel bad about it because I'm getting love? No. Just because a person is in an intercultural relationship does not mean they abandon their own culture. They really don't. They actually might find more pride in it. If they with the right person, they'll find more pride in it. The right person will have you doing the right things. The wrong person won't give a fuck. And they'll take you away from it. You see? Get off. So, and the best thing too is the person starts to learn new culture and brings better positivity back to the community. Brings more positivity back to the community. Brings more ideas back to the community. Brings more everything back to the community, because that's business. Do y'all know that's business? If you learn more about the same different things, then you will find creative ways to change things.
Yes, it is.
So that's why you have to start to learn about different cultures and different foods and different places and different things. And it's not just in here. If you so pro-black, then only go to Maine and see the black people. If you pro-black, go to somewhere else and go see the black people. Go to Mexico and just see the black people. Wherever you go, if you pro-black, go to these places and see the black people. And they'll tell you what's going on too. They'll tell you.
Yes.
We have to start to change and take up for our people. So all this extra shit, what they do in their bedroom, that ain't none of your fucking business. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. It ain't really none of y'all. That's all y'all be stuck on is what a pussy and a dick do. If y'all want more kids, keep fucking. But leave everybody else the fuck alone. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So anyway, it's Ashante, Brown Sugar Talk, Black Unicorns. Yeah, y'all oversexed. Y'all don't even know it. That's what I'm saying too. Y'all oversexed and don't even know it. Y'all so busy thinking about the parts of somebody else that you're not even thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about the real relationships that you have in your life. It ain't no fucking way. If you actually had real relationships and y'all, I'm the one that they left isolated and lonely. So I'm telling you this right now. If you thinking about somebody else's interracial relationship or intercultural relationship, it's not their problem. It's you. The problem is you.
I am king.
I can't keep sitting here thinking about the man I don't have. And he either gonna come or he gonna come. He not gonna come. Either way, I still have to grow, learn, cheer, fight, write, draw, kick, scream, hug, love, all that stuff. Whether it's a partner here or not.
Bow down.
I have to stand up for my color. I have to stand up for being a mother. I have to stand up for my child. I have to stand up for my life and my rights. And I can still do that without anybody by my side. So I don't have time to think about an interracial or intercultural couple and what they bring back to the community, because I have to put what I can into the community while I'm here, because I got a kid on this earth and he watching me. And if the world don't change, then he will be a person in power. He will be a person in a position of power. And I would rather for me to teach him how to use that power and how to keep and control that power, instead of me teaching him something about an interracial and intercultural couple. Love first. Love yourself first. Heal first. Cause right now y'all tripping. Y'all be tripping. Have a great day. Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk, Black Unicorns. Stay safe.